Welcome. This is the review for King Sphinx, the Super 7 figure from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Right off the bat, I can tell you that this is more screen accurate. He's big, he's bulky, just like the suit shows of the monsters from Power Rangers. Unlike Goldar, he can look left and right. He can kind of look up and down a little bit. He has a little bit more articulation in the head. He has the same kind of shoulder pad things as Goldar going on, so he can get his arms all the way up. He has that ab crunch. He has a waist swivel. So yeah, for a big figure, he actually has quite a bit of articulation. And of course, you know, he does the classic Super 7. That's as far as his leg will go up. The tail and the back's articulated as well. You might have noticed that I don't have the wings put in. These wings are very detailed, painted. I mean, look at this. Hasbro didn't even do this. Look how nice those look. But just like with Goldar, look at these pegs. Tiny, tiny little things that can break really easily. Now, granted, I don't think they weigh as much as the Goldar ones, but for the purpose of the review, I'm not going to have them pegged into the back until they go back on, until he goes back on the shelf. But yeah, these are real fragile, so just be aware of that. He is just similar to Goldar in that regard. But I mean, both wings beautifully painted. Like, no one can really like knock the paint on this thing. Because I mean, look at this. They gave it a good wash. I mean, the Hasbro Lightning Collection one was just so plain Jane compared to this guy, and he was so like skinny and stuff. But this one looks way more screen accurate. So that's just the wings and the figure itself. What about everything else it comes with? You get an alternate head with the mouth more open. Still the same amount of detail. I mean, just incredible. He does come with his staff as his main weapon there. And he does come with 3 different holding hands for each side. So you've got these 2 here. You've got the fist ones that are on there, so technically he's got 8 altogether. And then you've got these 2 other right there and there. So we've got 8 fists altogether, 8 hands altogether that you can use. But just really neat figure. I like that he looks big and bulky like the suit show, like the suit on the show, I mean. Just fantastic. Have no issues with the paint. The sculpting looks really nice. I mean, look at that detail. Like, Hasbro didn't give us this. And his articulation is great. Now, he is big compared, so just like with the Lightning Collection, the Super 7 monsters are huge. So just be aware of that. Goldar and King Sphinx are both big. The Putty Patroller is actually in line, but so was the one from Lightning Collection. I wouldn't have necessarily, I don't know why Super 7 and Hasbro both went with King Sphinx. I think I would have done one of the other Palace monsters instead first, like Babu and Squat, or even Scorpina, before I would have done like one of the monsters of the week, because I never really understood, like, he's a cool looking figure and everything, and that episode was a good episode, but it's like, he died at the end of the episode, so it's like, why were we doing a monster of the week this early on? Like, you know, let's get the Palace monsters and stuff, you know, the main cast out of the way first. But still a good figure. But in the comments, let me know, what do you think of him? Do you not like the more screen accurate look? Is he too bulky, too big, kind of goofy looking for you? Are you going to pass on this one because it is a Super 7 figure and they are more expensive? And you don't necessarily like 7-inch, you like the 6-inch scale better? Just let me know in the comments. Remember to hit that bell notification for when the next video drops. Remember to like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, thank you for watching.